Hello, hello, hello. This is Frida. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone's doing well. Well, here in Edmonton, it's snowy weather. Here, how it looks like. This is my backyard. And this is the street of Edmonton. It's piling up. Okay, so today I want to show you how to knit. You know, when you're knitting back and forth, you knit one purl, you do the brim. I only did 3 rows here. I know it's really hard for you guys to understand what I'm trying to say, but this really works when you're doing the edges. Okay, just to show you how it looks like. And I'm up to here. Usually when I'm knitting, what happens is one part, like these are longer when you're knitting it. These usually become longer than here, these parts. So like it would be going down like this when you're knitting one purl. So I found a trick how to solve this problem, and I already did this on one of my bridal shrugs, and I even did a show on YouTube, and I said I will show you how it's done. So I'm here to show you how it's done. It's a very easy trick. I don't understand why I didn't figure this out all this time. See how it looks? One knit, one purl. Okay. So I'm gonna show you how to knit this. I don't know if it's secret or I don't know if I made it up. But I was playing around with it and I thought to myself, why not use that technique? So this is how it looks like. Okay, you guys are gonna ask me the yarn. If you are a subscriber, you should know that I buy yarn from Worldwide. And this yarn is from Iplik Outlet, the auction that I enter on now it's every week actually. Fridays and Saturdays, their time. In Turkey, they live in Eskişehir. That's the name of the city. So this is the yarn. This is 1 ply, but what I do is I make it 3 ply. Here is my bucket. Okay. So I make it 4 ply to give this thickness, and I'm happy with the result. Let me just show it to you. Okay, so there's a total of 4 ply yarn here to give this thickness, and it's pretty good, decent. Okay, so I am going to show you how to do this technique. It's so easy, and what I used to do is on my Lebroski Dude sweater, cardigan, what I would do is I would pick up stitches and knit the edge after when I knit the garment, the cardigan. And that was really tough because I was using smaller needles to give that, you know, store-bought look. But I think this is turning out pretty good. I even tried to knit with smaller needles here on the border to give that, so it won't go down like, you know what I mean? If you're a knitter, you should understand what I'm trying to say. Like sag, it would sag. Like this edges would be longer than this part, and I did so many tricks to fix that problem. But I'm really happy with it. See how it looks? Like they're all equal. Goes down straight, and no sagging, no longer. Yeah, I think that's the word to say, like the border of the cardigan would be way longer. Or else I would pick up stitches and I would knit. And that's another thing, right? Too much work, and we don't want this. Well, this is a 4 extra large. If you're saying this is too big, yeah, it is big. It is a 4 extra large, and this is a medium-sized mannequin. So it does look huge. Oh, on the 27th, if I can finish it on the 27th, well, I will show you anyways on my broadcast. I don't think I could finish it in 7 days because, what is today? Totally forgot the date today because I've been up till 4 o'clock, 4 a.m. trying to knit this. And yeah, 4 extra large. See, I did short rows. Okay, you guys already know that. I have playlists. You can go and check my playlist. I'm going to do a trick on the sleeve, so I will come back and show you that as well. As you can see, the colorways is very long. It gave me this look, but on the sleeves, I don't want this too much colorway. So I'm going to do a trick, and I will come back to show you. You just need to play around with your yarn, so don't be afraid of that. See how long the yellow is? So I did cut that a little bit because I didn't want this too much long. And plus, this is the body area, right? That's another thing. So yeah, and so you can play around with your yarn. But I will come back to show you how to do the sleeves, because the sleeves aren't that too many stitches on the sleeves, right? There's only so many stitches on the body, so I can play around with it, but I totally need to use a different technique to knit up the sleeves to create this ombre looking. Okay, so I will show you how to do that trick. Everyone knows that I know it. You guys know it. If you're a knitter, everyone knows this technique. I'll even have a tutorial for it, so I will put that end of the video for you guys to go and see. And yeah, so let's get started. Okay, so I've been knitting like you normally knit, right? You just knit, knit, knit. And when you're just about to come to the edge here, when you knit and purl, right? The rib stitch or the border when you're knitting the edge. See, what I do is, I believe there's 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, right? But I include this last one. Sometimes I don't, sometimes I do. But what I do is I skip this, slip it here, and when I come to the purl, as you can see, the purl, I knit the purl, okay? When I come to the knit stitch, I slide it, and then when I come to the purl, I knit it, okay? I slide, skip it, I don't knit the knit stitch, and when I come to the purl, I knit the purl stitch. Okay, slide, and then knit the purl stitch. Slide the knit stitch, knit the purl stitch, and I just knit the last stitch. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Okay, and when I turn my back, I automatically do the same thing. I usually don't knit the first stitch. It gives me this nice, and this is a mohair blend yarn, so with the fuzzy you can't even see it. So I want that look, right? So what I do is I slide the first stitch, which is a purl because I knitted on the wrong the other side, right? So when I come to the knit stitch, I slide it, I skip it, and I don't knit it, so my yarn is on the back. But when I come to the purl, I knit that one. I slide, I knit the purl stitch, only the purl stitch. Oops, my yarn split because I did 4-ply, right? Let's fix that. Yeah, we don't want to miss any yarn. And then you will see these yarn in between, okay? I knit that purl stitch, I skip the knit stitch, knit the purl, and skip. So this trick helped me to fix that problem that I had. And I just knit. I continue knit. Okay. Okay, so I am going to remove these needles. Don't be scared. I will pick them up just to show you how it looks like. See, when you look at it, you only see the knit stitches. The purls are in between because we're knitting them. So when I remove these needles, this is how it will look like. So this technique, see? This technique, I think I did a bag, or I can't remember. I looked at it. I can't even find that video. If I find it, I will link it. But this is how it looks like. You can put your finger through. That's what we want. It gives that double layer effect, that thickness, by doing this trick. You can even make bags, scrubbies with this technique, and put your soap inside. But I use this technique and it helped me a lot. I don't know, this fixed my problem. See, it gives me that thickness, this technique. So it's not a secret anymore. I'm sharing it with you guys. I don't know if it was a secret or anything. But yeah, I had to share this technique that I figured out. I don't know if it's out there. Usually lots of knitters, they don't share their secrets. But I do. I do. As soon as I find a new way, I always share it with you guys, and I put a video. Yeah. So I hope this helps for knitters like me who are knitting and, get agitated with this problem, because when you're knitting, it's like this part is always longer. It sags down. It pulls it down when you're holding it, even when you're knitting. I tried using smaller needles. Oh, I did every technique and none of them worked. And this is how it looks like. See? It's straight. Like usually what happens would this would sag down. Because even I did short rows. Like I would not knit this. I would turn around when I come here. I even used that technique. That did not help. Yeah, definitely. With the V-neck, especially when I'm knitting. Or crew neck, this would sag down, and I even sewed it up, tried to hold the stitches so it would pull it up. But I just love this technique, and I had to share it with you guys. See what I mean? It's nice and straight, no problem, and you don't even see anything. You only see the knit and purl, right? When you look at it, you can see it. So yeah, I hope this will help everybody who had the same problem as I do. I know I found it out late. All these years I've been knitting, and finally I figured it out. Yeah, well, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe, share it with your family and friends, and hit that notification button so you will be notified every time I post a video, because I do have lots of secrets and, well, not secrets, tips and tricks to help your knitting improve, knitting, crocheting. I do both. I do sewing. I wish I had the time. I had to give away my fabric because I had containers full of fabric that I haven't been using because I've been focusing on knitting, crocheting. Yeah, so I will see you on my next video. And happy knitting, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to give me the thumbs up. I really would appreciate that. That helps my channel grow. And comment. I would love to hear your feedback. And yeah, take care. Yeah, another thing, I'm sorry. Another thing, like even I'm doing the short rows, like if I did the short rows, the color would affect, right? That's another thing. So I really love this method. Like there's no color on this side, and they're all same, because when I do the short rows, it did affect a lot. So I'm happy, I'm thrilled that I found this method. And please share this video on your Facebook groups, Instagram, whichever you are, yeah, in the media. Thank you very much. Take care, everybody.